everyone, it's Wednesday night, time for another Facebook Live. Tonight I'm going to show you how I made this gorgeous star card. We're using the So Many Stars. I don't know if you can see all the shimmer on this or not, but it's really sparkly. So Many Stars stamp set, and then the coordinating dies. And it comes with a bunch of stitched stars, so whole sets of stitched stars. These little guys you can put together and make a star, or put them on the inside points of one of the stars. This fun, intricate little thing, which is what, I'm having a hard time picking this up, which is what I have here. Just gorgeous. And I copied this card, cased it from Dena Rekow. It's just beautiful. The camera doesn't even do it justice, all the sparkle that's in it. So let's get started. This is Bermuda Bay. So 5.5 by 4 1/4, and I cut my stitched star out of it. So I didn't waste any of the paper, so you can just cut that out of the middle of it. And when I cut this, here, I'm going to show you against the black, you can see it. When I cut that, you get all these little stars that come out of the middle of there. Now, I'm not using any of them on this card, but I'm not going to throw them away. So I'll set them aside. This is our, I don't remember what this is called, but it's that black ribbon that was in the holiday catalog last year with the Halloween stuff that's got the glitzy stuff in it. I don't know what you call it, but it's beautiful. And then I've got a scrap of Whisper White. So that's what I'm going to stamp my other star on, the one in the middle. I've already got it ready. So it's this really intricate, I don't know if you can see. When I stamp it, you'll be able to see it better. So I'm going to stamp it with Memento Black. And when I'm using Memento Black, I like to do it upside down. I just feel like, and I kind of, I don't know, squish it in there. It's a firmer ink pad than the regular Stampin' Up! Colors, so you can really give it some squishing. And that just makes it ink up a little better. All right. So we'll stamp this just on a scrap of Whisper White. And I've got my foam mat underneath of it anytime you're stamping with photopolymer. There we go, isn't that pretty? Such a pretty star. It's pretty just like that. But I like to use my foam mat underneath photopolymer. It just gives it that extra cushion. It makes it easier. All right. Now we're going to color this with blends. So I have Bermuda Bay, light and dark, and soft seafoam, light and dark. So I'm going to start with my Bermuda Bay and the dark, and there's a little star right in the middle here. Can you see? Yeah, okay. Or whatever. It looks kind of like a flower or a star. I'm just going to color it with the dark. And I love how the black paper with this really makes these colors pop. All right, so that's my dark Bermuda Bay. Then I'm going to take my light Bermuda Bay, and I'm going to color. I'm looking at my card so I can make sure I do the same thing. Not that it really matters. All right, so I'm going to extend my star out a little bit. So there's some little pieces that go out from it that I'll color. And here. I just love these blends for adding color, and you could do this in a lot of different color combinations. I may have to try that another time, pick out some pinks. All right, so there's my light Bermuda Bay. Now I'm going to take my soft seafoam, and I'm going to color the rest of it. So So I'm just going in and coloring everything else with the soft seafoam. Now I can use my thicker end just because I'm doing a bigger area. Oh yeah, I did color some other stuff. I'm looking at my sample and I'm like, oh, I missed some coloring, which is fine because I can color right over this and it will be fine. All right, so I've colored all of that with soft seafoam, but I did forget with my light Bermuda Bay, I had also done these little tips and these little diamonds in there. So let me go back, and like I said, because it's a darker color, I can just go right over that light soft seafoam. All right, one more. All right, oh, isn't that pretty? Okay, then I went back with my dark soft seafoam, and there's some like little, I don't know, little petals in here and little places right here. So I just colored all of those with my dark soft seafoam. There we go. Hold that up a little bit so you can see. Isn't that pretty? All right, so now we're going to take one of our dies. I think it's this one. So there's a lot of different sizes, but one of them will fit this star exactly, and it's this one. Hopefully I left enough space. We'll see. All right, I need my big shot. So I'm sorry, it's going to shake the table here for just a minute. Let's keep that over just a little bit. And I've got my magnetic platform that makes it easier because then I can position this on there and it will hold it. So it just fits right in there. And we'll run it through. All right. Let's get this out of here. Move my big shot back out of the way. All right, let's see if I stamp that too close. Oh, I think we just made it, or maybe a teeny tiny bit of the tip, but it'll be fine. So there we go. Now we have this gorgeous colored star, and we're ready to put everything together. So before I put the black on my Bermuda Bay base, I want to wrap this ribbon around it. So I'm just going to wrap it around the middle. And my favorite way to adhere this is just turn it over to the back and Scotch tape it, because that's going to be down on your Bermuda Bay. Nobody will even know. And that's the easiest way to do it. All right. So now we're ready to put that on here. And I forgot my adhesive, so we'll just use some glue dots in the corners because I do have those over here with me. So I'll just put a glue dot in each corner. I would normally use snail or liquid glue, but I forgot to put them in my little bucket, so we'll use these. They'll work just fine. And one more in this corner. Oop, it didn't stick. There we go. All right, so now we can put this on our Bermuda Bay card base. And then we're going to take, so before I go any further, let's take this guy And if you'll notice in this one, he's kind of sticking out both sides. Well, he's not long enough to do that. So all you do is cut it in the middle. So just find a spot where you can just make a little cut. And now you've got two pieces. And so we can take that, and I used glue dots. I think I did that after. So let me take my Bermuda Bay star, my big star, and we'll put dimensionals on it. On the back side, this side. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. All right. Take all the backs off. Oh, there's one of our stars we lost. And then we'll put that right in the middle. And then this guy, let's do these next. So then I'm going to just take a glue dot and put it on the end of this, and then I'm just going to tuck it back here. So just wherever you want it to go. Just tuck it back in there, and the same thing with the other one. Just get a little glue dot. Actually, I can cut off just a little bit more of that one maybe. Put a glue dot on that. And tuck him up in here. And then the other star, our pretty star that we colored, we're also going to put dimensionals under him. I'll probably just do 3 on him. All right, I'll stick him on top of the other one. So he's going to go right there. All right, but it's not sparkly enough. I mean, it's got some silver, it's got this sparkly ribbon, but it needs some more sparkle with this guy. So I'm going to take my Wink of Stella, and I'm just going to take a blend. So I usually shake mine up a little bit, and then you just hit it. And it makes that Wink of Stella come out onto your card. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but it is beautiful. You can see a little bit of shimmer there. It is so pretty. You see it a little bit. So it's shimmery all over now. But that's not enough. Now we need rhinestones, because you got to have some more sparkle. With these stars, I don't think you can have too much sparkle. So I'm going to take rhinestones, and we'll take, and I've got my take your pick tool, and this is great for rhinestones. So it has this putty end, which looks like I need a little more putty, so you just twist it, and more putty. Let me pull that off. Old putty come and twist it, and now I've got new putty coming up. And so it makes it so easy just to pick up these rhinestones. I'm going to put a big one in the middle. Sometimes you have to readjust it. And then we'll put one, I don't know, maybe there, there. You have to do an odd number, you know. Let's get a couple of little ones. And one more little one. That will give us 5. All right. Now all we have to do is put this on our base, which I don't have my adhesive, so we won't do that, but I've just got a thick Whisper White card base, and I would just take my adhesive and put that on there. Isn't that gorgeous? So I may have to try it with some other colors, see what blends I have that I think will look pretty together, and do some more, because this is beautiful. And I didn't put any sentiment on it. Like I said, I copied this from Dena Rekow, and I didn't put a sentiment on it, so you could use it for anything. I mean, this is not really Christmassy. The set is meant to be for Christmas because it has some really nice Christmas greetings on it. But the stars, you can, and especially the framelits or the dies, they don't have to be Christmas. So it's just beautiful. All right, let me show you just a couple of other things. Paper Pumpkin, if you're not familiar with Paper Pumpkin, it's a kit that comes every month. You have to sign up by the 10th of the month. This was November's kit. And I have a group that gets together at Yogurt Mountain the first Tuesday of every month, and we bring our paper pumpkins and we put them together. And then I always have a bonus project for them to do. So this was this November's kit, and it's tags. So you got 24 tags. You made 6 of each of these. Now, I didn't get my sequins and ribbons put on because we ran out of time last night, but it comes with everything you need. And your first kit, when you sign up, comes with a block to put your stamps on. So it's got a stamp set that goes with it. Here's all the ribbon and twine that I'm going to use. Sequins. Each one comes with an ink spot. But these are so there's a cardinal. Let me get this out of the way. This beautiful tree. I don't want to destroy any of them trying to take them out. Again, I have to add sequins and the ribbon. Snowflakes. Oh, another tree. And then the reindeer. Isn't that fun? So if you want easy crafting, you don't have to think about it. It gives you directions. It comes with directions. And there's a video online. So if you can't tell from the directions, you can watch the video and see how they do it. But I love it that it all comes in this box. So there you go, ready to go. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Like I said, you have to sign up by the 10th of the month to get that month. So you have a few more days. Today is the 4th, I believe. So you've got 6 more days to sign up for the December kit. Once you get these, if they have leftovers from previous months, if you're a subscriber, then you can go back and buy those. But you have to be a subscriber before you can buy any past ones. But they've just been beautiful. And the other thing I was going to show you are just a couple of new things. I can't remember what I showed you 2 weeks ago when I was showing you all the swaps I got, but these are with brand new product. This is a tulip one, and there's a punch that punches out the tulips and the leaves. Isn't that beautiful? So this is in the brand new spring catalog that will be available January 3rd, I believe. If you're a demonstrator, you can order these now. We could start ordering them yesterday. So if you don't want to wait, you can join my team and order these right now. And then the other one is this one. Aren't those beautiful? And we colored we stamped on the designer series paper and then colored it with blends. And then I don't know if you can see these rhinestones, but they are champagne colored rhinestones. So right now on my team, I've challenged them all to post their wish list on our team Facebook page or send it to me in an email. And if they do that, I'm going to send them a card made with new product. I don't know what it's going to be yet because I haven't made it. But it'll be a brand new card. And then everybody that posts their wish list will get a card, but they'll all be in the drawing for some of these champagne rhinestones. They're just beautiful. So, again, if you don't want to wait until January to get any of these new things, then you can join my team and you can get them now. You can order them now. I forgot to show you, with that paper pumpkin, I told you I always do a bonus project for them to do and I always use the stamps. So this is the bonus project they got to do last night. It's a card. I usually do a card, but it uses this paper pumpkin stamps. It uses these glitter dots. I think they're the 12 tidings glitter dots. Those are retiring. This ribbon is retiring. There's several things that are retiring, and some of it I hate. I don't have anything right in front of me, but that scroll embossing folder that was back with the Halloween stuff, that's retiring, and I love that one, so I'm really sad to see it go. I posted a link to what's retiring, and some of the things are on sale, so you might want to check that out and see if there's anything there that you have to have before it's gone. Especially the sale items, some of those will go fast, so if there's anything there you have to have, let me know, and we'll get it ordered for you. All right, thanks for joining me tonight, and I will see you next week. Bye.